Shamila Batohi, NPA legacy, one of our best public legal practitioners. Biography summary. Shamila Batohi was born in Durban, KwaZulu-Natal in 1960, during a period when South Africa's legal system was deeply shaped by apartheid-era inequalities. Growing up in a society defined by injustice profoundly influenced her later commitment to the rule of law, accountability, and constitutionalism. Over the course of her life, Batohi emerged as one of the most respected legal figures in South Africa, known for her independence, courage, and unwavering ethical standards. Education. Batohi completed her primary and high school education in KwaZulu-Natal, where she showed early academic promise and leadership ability. She went on to pursue tertiary legal studies in South Africa, earning a law degree IJ's degree, LLB. Her formal legal education equipped her with a solid grounding in criminal law, procedure, and constitutional principles, preparing her for a career dedicated to public prosecution rather than private practice. Her educational path reflected an early and deliberate commitment to public service. Career journey in KwaZulu-Natal, from prosecutor to DPP. Shamila Batohi began her legal career in the KwaZulu-Natal Prosecuting Authority, initially serving as a regional court prosecutor. Through years of hard work, technical excellence, and ethical conduct, she steadily rose through the ranks. She prosecuted serious and organized crimes, gaining a reputation for thorough preparation and fearless decision-making. Her competence and leadership abilities eventually led to her appointment as Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP, in KwaZulu-Natal, a role in which she oversaw complex prosecutions and managed large prosecutorial teams. This period was critical in shaping her as a senior legal administrator and cemented her status as one of the country's most capable prosecutors. Career at the International Criminal Court, ICC. Batohi's national reputation led to her appointment at the International Criminal Court, ICC, in The Hague. At the ICC, she served in senior leadership positions, including head of the Jurisdiction, Complementarity, and Cooperation Division in the Office of the Prosecutor. In this role, she dealt with cases involving war crimes, crimes against humanity, and genocide, working with states, international agencies, and investigators across multiple jurisdictions. Her ICC tenure expanded her global legal experience and reinforced her understanding of complex, politically sensitive prosecutions, skills that later proved essential in South Africa's post-state capture era. Career as National Director of Public Prosecutions, NDPP. In 2019, Shamila Batohi was appointed National Director of Public Prosecutions, heading the National Prosecuting Authority, NPA, at a time when public confidence in the institution was at its lowest. Her appointment symbolized a decisive break from years of political interference and institutional decay. As NDPP, Batohi prioritized rebuilding prosecutorial independence, restoring professional standards, and strengthening investigative capacity. She played a central role in supporting the work of the Investigating Directorate and aligning the NPA with constitutional mandates of accountability and justice. High-profile cases included in her tenure. During Batohi's leadership, the NPA pursued several high-profile and politically sensitive cases, many linked to state capture and grand corruption. These included prosecutions arising from the Zondo Commission findings, cases involving Bosasa-related corruption, efforts to hold individuals implicated in Gupta-linked state capture networks accountable, the revival and reassessment of complex long-running corruption matters, including aspects of the arms deal cases. While these cases were legally and politically challenging, Batohi consistently defended due process, evidence-based prosecution, and institutional independence, even in the face of public pressure and criticism over timelines.
Today, I am announcing the appointment of the new National Director of Public Prosecutions. This announcement follows a process that we were asked to embark upon by the Constitutional Court on 13th of August 2018, that the President should appoint the new NDPP within 90 days. In making this order, the court highlighted the severe challenges that have confronted our National Prosecuting Authority, in the recent years, including leadership, instability, and a decline in what they call the public confidence in the institution. Among other things, the court also said the rule of law dictates that the office of the NDPP be cleansed of all the ills that have plagued it for the past few years. I decided to appoint Advocate Shamila Batohi as the new National Director of Prosecutions. I'm confident that Advocate Batohi possesses all the attributes of a capable NDPP. Throughout her extensive and distinguished career and in the course of the selection process, she has shown herself to be a fit and proper person. It is now my pleasure to ask and call on Advocate Batohi to come forward and make a few remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Mr. President, for your confidence in me, and thank you to the panel for the recommendation. I accept with gratitude the opportunity to serve as National Director of Public Prosecutions. My only obligation is to serve the country with humility and with dedication to the best of my ability. Let us not forget that this is also a historic moment for women. It is a recognition by our President that the role of women in the pursuit of equality, justice, and a fair society is important. The President, and by proxy, the people, have bestowed a lot of confidence in me. The least I can do is to reciprocate that confidence.
Retirement. After years of intense public scrutiny and demanding leadership, Shamila Batohi entered retirement. Her term of office as NDPP ended in January 2026, concluding a career that spanned local, national, and international legal systems. Her departure marked the end of a critical rebuilding phase for the NPA, during which she laid foundations for long-term institutional recovery rather than short-term political victories. Conclusion. Shamila Batohi's legacy within the National Prosecuting Authority is defined by integrity, resilience, and principled leadership. From her early prosecutorial work in KwaZulu-Natal to her international service at the ICC, and finally her tenure as NDPP during one of South Africa's most turbulent legal periods, she consistently upheld the rule of law. Though the challenges of prosecuting systemic corruption are ongoing, Batohi's contribution stands as a benchmark for ethical public legal practice. Her career affirms her place as one of South Africa's finest public legal practitioners, and her legacy will continue to shape prosecutorial independence and justice for years to come. What are your views regarding what has been said in this first docuseries episode 1? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below.